This is it, gentlemen. This is the playoffs. We work our tails off to get here, and we'll keep working till the job is done. Because we're a pack of wild dogs, and we won't let anything get in our way. Now, there are some people outside this locker room who think we can't hack it. Some people who think we're frauds. There was even a reporter who had the nerve to say that our rookie phenom over here is going to be the biggest choke in the league. Well, we're going to prove those people wrong when we hoist up that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah, let's go!
Hey, listen, it starts tonight, gentlemen. So let's show them what we're made of, all right?
Let's get out
MP,
there.
hang back for a second.
About that article. Oh, you mean the one by Roseanne Conway saying that I'd be the biggest bust of the first round? Yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's great motivation, and I want you to use it, but don't lose sight of who you are and what you do. I don't need more MP. I just need MP. Understood?
Right. So stay within myself and let the game come to me.
That's right. Now go out there and show the world what you can do.
I'm on one!
Playoffs, baby.
Let's hear it for the NBA MVP.
New stars emerge to inject a youthful exuberance. The Portland Trail Blazers enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
A playoff battle in the West, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Murphy and Williamson up in the forward slots. Jordan Poole is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Looney in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Portland, in at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. MP out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Kamare in at the small forward. Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, this is MP's very first playoff appearance, and I asked him if he was feeling nervous. He said, quote, "I'm not going to lie, there's a different energy tonight," unquote. But no, he is not nervous. He's ready for this. He said, "We're ready for this." He's sounding confident, guys.
Great stuff. MP is not letting the big moment get to him. An incredible season for MP. Greg leading the NBA in multiple categories.
Just a ridiculous accomplishment, right? MP was dynamite this season. This team is beyond lucky to have him.
You look at Portland. This is a team who feels like they could win this series handily, but they need to start it off on the right foot.
And that's the key. Home court advantage doesn't mean anything if you don't use it. It's all about setting the tone tonight. And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Murray. Poole against Sharp. Poole, the pass to Looney. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
That's a good find from Zion, showing off his vision there.
Avdia, the pass to MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 7 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
With no one around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start the season.
To Looney. Back to Murray. The 3 from Poole. There's Looney. Rebounded by Kamare.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Murray. The three from Poole. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, what vision. Murray's got eyes in the back of his head.
MP outside. Right side, Avdia. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Lillard gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Looney, the 9-footers on the mark. Looney's got his
Yo, 2K, you look like you blazing this nigga Kevin Bully right now, bro. Like he's really like that.
9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Pass to Lillard. MP with it. Looney on him. And it's Sharp missing. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Poole on the wing. Defended by Sharp. Can't hit the corner 3. And so MP will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Well, it's clear that MP takes a lot of pride, Greg, in his rebounding.
And no doubt MP understands the value of every possession, and that's why he led the league in rebounding during the regular season. He's always ready to do the dirty work for his team.
Well, when MP gets in the open floor on the break like that, watch out.
Murray kicks it to Looney. Williamson outside. Murray outside. 4 on the shot clock. Looney. And the rejection by MP. Kamara finds MP. The 3. And Avdia the bucket on the assist by MP.
Quick trigger from Avdia. He anticipated the pass and drilled the jet.
Poole the pass to Murray. Back to Poole. Looney, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Yo, 2K is blazing this nigga Kevin Bully right now. He's really like that. He's not like that, 2K.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Like, why can't the defense in this game is just like, bruh. Like, it's so offensive based sometimes.
Jose Alvarado comes in for DeJounte Murray. And here is Williamson following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Stolen by Grant. Lillard from outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Pelicans trail by 10. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Jones to stop the run. Out to the wing. Stolen by Holiday. Avdia with it. Now defended by Williamson. Offensive rebound. MP kicks to Grant. Here's MP. Lillard with no one around. A 3-pointer's right on target. Lillard's got 15 points.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Now here's Williamson. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action in just a minute. Entirely new group here for Portland. MP's checked in for Klingon. Tamani Kamara comes in for Williams. Sharp's checked in for Scoot Henderson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Good on the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
We'll see Grant and Kamara playing it forward. In at the guard spots, Lillard and Sharp. And it's MP in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Greg, we all love great ball movement, but a lot of that is a function of personnel. And fortunately, that vision is an area that MP does not disappoint in.
And not at all. In fact, this season, he led the league in assists. So now being in the playoffs, your sets can break down. And he's able to run the offense and improvise at a really high level. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
But when it comes to finishing in traffic, Murray's a tough customer.
With the fadeaway. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Lillard.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Sharp finds MP. Portland moving the ball around. 7-foot shot and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 15 points for MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Murray, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
It's his first trip to the line. And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive score like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Murray. Out left to the wing. And they get it. It's good from long range.
He chucks up a lot of threes. Murphy clapping back in a hurry.
From outside the arc. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Sharp against Poole to the wing on the left. Top of the key, Looney. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
To the wing right side. MP finds Avdia. Here's MP, and Portland again with the bucket.
Good shot right there by MP. I like when he seeks out his offense.
New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts, and he makes that one.
Bro, this nigga's not even doing anything, bro. Just doing shit.
Have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that one's good. MP. And a lot of pressure on MP in these playoffs to perform, especially after a pundit stated MP wouldn't live up to the expectations in this first round.
Well, you know, I do think that reporter, Roseanne Conway, was a bit out of line with that statement, but it's her job to give an opinion. And with that said, I think MP has the right mentality to use that as motivation and have a great series.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
The 3 from Poole. Portland grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Murray, no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And so it's Portland holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game 1 and a
they've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
Checking out the Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. And the 4 and 5, it's Williamson and Looney. DeJounte Murray is out there with Jordan Poole.
Buckets, but he should have just gone straight up with it instead of trying to fade away.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings put together a nice one. He dropped 24 points and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Basket counts.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so Poole will bring it up for New Orleans. To the paint, here's Looney, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Hey, that's fierce. Throwing it down over the larger defender.
MP, that's for 2. A putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Murray finds Poole. New Orleans moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Here's Looney. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Dude, I can't with this game, bro.
And they're
I really
beginning
can't.
to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. That's
Give it a ball.
on the interior.
And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Poole. He has 6. On the wing, Murray. Oh, good with the triple. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. MP, that's for 2. And Portland again with the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Feeds away. They get it again. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Murray right side. Poole left side. And again, New Orleans has no up.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Shoots a fader, and that one off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
I got yours.
Over in the corner, Williamson. That 3 off the mark. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-4 run right now. MP, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside for Murray. No good on the triple.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. and his team is struggling as a result.
Count it.
Well, you see how poised Avdia is. Just a terrific job getting inside and cashing in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the killer two-handed slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here's MP for three. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Here's Poole, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And the mid-range can be tricky for Poole, but he can sink them when he has to.
Back to MP. The 11-footer. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
MP, no good. Poole against Sharp. And there's Murray on the assist from Poole. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
And here's MP for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland. 52 seconds left in the third. Avdia against Williamson. Murray outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Murray's got 7 points in the game. On the wing, MP. Defended by Looney.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And here's Poole for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lillard outside. Pass to MP. Avdia kicks to MP. It'll count. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
MP has been leading the charge for the Portland Trailblazers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah.
Checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Pelicans also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bay. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
Well, they're dumping it inside and scoring in bunches. The defense has had no answer for how to slow them down.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Holiday in the backcourt with Henderson to his side. Jeremy Grant is out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. MP's got 43 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Jones, no one around him. Offline with his 3. Kicks it out to Grant. Another possession, another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And there's the answer from Hawkins, nailing a 3 to match the opposition.
Grant gets a and another assist.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip.
And MP with an absolute gem of a game here. He knows how much this game means, and he's absolutely carved up the defense with his passing.
Henderson for three. MP kicks to Holiday. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Kicks it out to Jones. Now Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hawkins. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
And the biggest stars go for it when it matters most, and he has done it with that pass.
Now the franchise record holder for most assists in a playoff game. Such a tremendous player. What a tremendous mark. And an outstanding leader. Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Looney. Outside for Murray. Now Poole. Henderson defending. That's good from Poole on the assist by Murray. And that's 13 points for Jordan Poole. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. He gets that one. Here's Poole. Murray outside. Those three-pointers off the mark. For Portland, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Fires from 18. MP again. MP's got 49 points in the game. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. Over in the corner, Looney. Back to Murray. Poole on the wing. Off target from three-point range. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Down low. Here's Looney. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Looney's got 24.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face them with
yet another bucket.
And how about the night he's had? That score now ties him for the single game playoff high for this team.
He has been nothing short of amazing tonight, right? A legendary playoff performance from him. And here's Portland. They're on a 14-6 run.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
There's the double team with Henderson. New Orleans moving it around. Wide open look here for Murray from outside off the mark.
It's almost like he's trying to...
Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
First playoff game in the books.
Baylor and Jordan, can he keep it going?
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin,